All right, ready for the shallow truths? I got 10 trainers. It's you. And we are back. We are finally back for trainers, okay? Today on this wonderful day, we're doing the top 10 shallow truths for you trainers. Because guess what? Clients got it last time, and now it's your turn. 1, you gotta dumb down your terms, okay? Not everybody knows the physiology of the human body. Not everybody knows every bone in the body. And when you start throwing things out there like hamstrings, your quads, your scapula, a lot of the clients that you're gonna come in contact with, they don't know. And it's not because they don't wanna know, they wanna know. But when you say, hey, guess what? I need you to engage your scapula and then pull. And they're like looking at you like, stop it, all right? It's not their problem, it's your problem. You need to just tone it down high speed and give them a chance to catch up. Number 2, you can't win them all. A lot of people, maybe they just don't like you, okay? And as much you try, as much you wine and dine them, tell them that the world's gonna get them there, and you are like this magical fairy godmother that can grant any wish. You can't grant every wish, okay? So if they don't like you as a trainer and you keep pushing on it, you will do the opposite effect. Matter of fact, you'll push them away even further. Instead, maybe it might be a good idea to kick them to someone else. Or maybe they just need time to make an adjustment in their finances and they just can't afford it, and you keep just pushing, and you actually push them away. Number 3, trust. It is earned. It's not just given, okay? Now, you have to get them to trust that you are going to have their best interests in mind. And if you do not earn that, they won't do it. First of all, they're going to be skeptical, and they very well might half-ass the exercise and then not do it even when you're there and you can see them in the distance and you told them to do it this way and they're not doing it because they rather do it their way because they trust their way over your way. Number 4, and I'm gonna jump right into it. Number 4, don't kill your client. Now, when I first started personal training and I had no idea how to go about it, I knew how to stay in shape, but how to judge how much a person can take, amateur. And I see this happen a lot. Don't kill your client. They can't do what you can do, and you can't expect them to do what you do, okay? Gauge it properly. And if you don't, they're gonna move on to someone that can. Number 5, do your homework. Before you even meet with a client, get to know their background, get to know what you're dealing with, get to know if they have any issues, back issues, whether it's something that you can deal with or something you can't deal with, okay? If you don't do that and you start to work with these clients and you hurt them, you're in the wrong, because it could have been prevented. And I've seen it before, and it's happened where you see that green where you're like, ooh, I want to get this money. I am just so pumped to get motivated to help people. And you think, oh, I can do it anyways. I don't need to freaking do homework. Do your homework, because it will save your butt. First of all, it will build a good relationship, because that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to get the trust from the client. And if you don't get that, well, you're in the wrong in the first place. So you figure that out. And 2, if you don't do your homework, how are you going to help them properly? How are you going to get them to where they need to be? It's plain and simple, right? Not brain science. It's not, you ain't going to the moon. Some people think they are. Number 6, know when to say no, okay? If they are hurt, you need to just hold up and find out what's hurt. If they're skeptical, like, well, I hurt myself a little bit in the back, dig a little deeper. Find out how they hurt themselves. You might not be able to freaking touch them in the first place, because guess what? They have 2 herniated discs in the back and they're constantly in severe pain, or there's something that requires a doctor or a physical therapist or some sort of medical condition. You pass them off. It's okay to say no. It's okay to say that you cannot take them on as a client, because it shows that you are, first of all, knowledgeable, first of all, responsible, First of all, and I keep saying first of all because they are like right in line, you're making a wise decision, okay? Now, is there issues that which you can handle? Yes. Will this happen every time and you gotta pass them off just to be safe? No. So make wise decisions in the very beginning, learn what you're dealing with and if it's even plausible. Number 7, and this is like the most important one because guess what? We are still mid-COVID and you don't see your face, so you haven't been smiling. Start smiling. Start practicing those muscles. See this right here? This is good. This is good. If you want to get clients, smile. Because I don't want to deal with somebody that's all grumpy all the time. Nobody does. And I especially don't want to go somewhere just to have someone grump at me the entire time where they're making me feel a lot of pain. I want to at least see a smile, okay? And not that fake smile. Smile like a normal person, okay? That's my best advice I can give you. Number 8, drop the ego. You're there to help. You're there to serve. You're not there to get served, okay? You're there to get them from A to B. You need to say, hey, I am here because I put in a lot of hard work and you will be there given time. Just trust me. Remember number 3, trust? Okay, we are gonna get you from where you are and I'm gonna make you amazing, okay? You see how I'm not talking about, oh, let's talk about how I'm doing 3 plates. Nobody cares. I don't care, you know? I see it all the time. Drop it, okay? I didn't want to see you do 3 plates in the first place, but you did it anyways. Dang. I'm guessing this will be your time because it is definitely not my time. I will wait, okay? Number 9, don't date your clients. Oh my word. I know that this is a big one, okay? 1, you don't go to the bathroom where you eat, all right? Don't soil your workplace because you can't keep it in your pants, all right? This is bad on so many levels and it's like a slow mold because it's just bad. I don't even know how to explain it. You're going to sabotage yourself in every sense of the word and you're going to wonder, well, what happened? You need to keep a professional area. Okay, this is the safe zone. This is the work zone. You don't bring flowers to the work zone. Stop it. Number 10, and my final tip, and don't take this one too much to heart because I mean it to help. Look the part. Be professional at all times. 1, look professional. Be in the correct attire. Because a lot of personal trainers, they don't, okay? 2, stay in shape. Be your own branding. If you look in shape, I'm more likely to hire you. Actually, I will hire you in comparison to somebody that is, you know what I mean? Don't look like the Pillsbury Doughboy and expect average Joe to hire you. Now, he's not doing an eating competition, okay? So, if you keep yourself in shape and you look healthy, people are gonna flock to you because they just wanna be visually like you, all right? And I know it sounds harsh, it sounds shallow, and yes, it is. This is what it's called, the shallow truth, okay? But take it all with a grain of salt and try to learn. Like, you know, try to avoid these potholes that I'm throwing out there, and it will make you better personal trainers. Point blank, period. With all this being said, these are the best tips I can give you, being that I am a personal trainer, and I'm probably betting a bunch of personal trainers are watching, and they're probably grumbling and saying, I don't do that, and all this nonsense. But this is what I've seen, and this is my best advice that I can give you. Now, if you have any questions, anything at all, ask. I love talking to you. I love talking to my community. And also, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, because guess what? Beginners are next, and we are finally going to lay it online of all those little things that we're like, oh, did that just happen? Did we just, what was that? All right? So, number 3, here we go.